Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to continue our discussion around data binding and data access done the AzStudio way. We've created a sandbox schema for us to use during the next lessons. These will help us walk through data binding and do the different projects we're about to explore. The scenario we're trying to map out is a very basic device, state, and type mapping. We've also given us the ability to assign it to a user and a facility. Let's say you're having people wear devices and you're tracking them and you want to keep track of where the devices are assigned to and who has them checked out. This is the schema that's going to kind of form the baseline for that kind of example. So the first thing we're going to want to do is be able to get data in and out of this SQL database. AzStudio gives us a couple of tools to make this really simple. So, for this podcast, we're going to focus on the SQL Generator. SQL Generator has several major functions. The primary function, though, is to generate a stored procedure layer for your database. This can also generate code, help you clean up your stored procedure layers, and basically do a lot of things to help you manage different aspects of basic SQL work. Before we get going, let's look at the Manage Templates feature. All code emitted by AzStudio, whether it be SQL or C# or PowerShell or any other type of code, is controlled through a template. Because we use templates, you are free to modify, move, and delete anything you'd like within the system. In this case, we're going to look at the SQL Generator type scripts. You can see these are the stored procedures that we're going to create automatically against any table that you select. And again, because these are templates, you can change them to behave in any manner you like. You can enhance the SQL, you can optimize it for your particular solution. Even more powerful is the fact that you can extend the script types that the system supports. That means if you develop a plugin or utility for AzStudio that uses a different type of template, you can simply add its name here, and then in the manager you create, manage those types of templates for whatever functionality you want to extend. The bottom line is that you can extend AzStudio to use any kind of template anywhere within its feature set. Alright, so that's templates. Let's go back here to the tables list. Now, this table list is being pulled from whatever your current data connection is. In this case, we're pulling it from the dev database server. Since we've added the Sandbox tables, let's filter down to Sandbox. Great. These are the tables that we want to work with. Now let's select each one so that the functions we select will apply against these tables. Kind of reinforce this. These are the tables we're going to do our activity against, and this is the data connection we're going to apply that activity or read from so that we can get our data. So our first step is to press Generate. Generate doesn't do anything against the actual SQL server. Instead, it lets you review what it would do had it actually emitted data to the SQL server. In addition to looking at each stored procedure that would be emitted, you can also see the template. This will help you if you wanted to see what caused something that you didn't like, or how the stored procedure was generated from the template. Once you've reviewed all the scripts and you're ready to actually apply them to the SQL server, simply select Generate on SQL Server. Now we're going to do a live apply of that stored procedure. There we go. All the templates have now been turned into stored procedures, and those stored procedures have been written to the dev database. SQL Generator has a lot of other features, such as the ability to drop procedures that were generated by it, the ability to generate only stored procedures that have certain prefixes, drop all the AzStudio stored procedures in the database that have been generated, nice way to clean things up, make sure that some default columns are available in the database schema. You can also import and export SQL diagrams using our quick and handy tool. And additionally, we have a code generation tab. We'll be going into the Generate AzStudio editor in some detail as we discuss plugins. But these other buttons allow you to generate basically frameworks for POCOs, JSON, and other kinds of activities you'd like to do based on the schema. So that's the SQL generation layer in our product in a nutshell. Thanks for watching.